The battle between Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 has defined gaming since 2020, and while both consoles appear similar on the surface, there are hidden truths that most players never hear about. Stay until the end, because we'll uncover the factor that might ultimately decide the winner of this generation. When Microsoft unveiled the Xbox Series X, the focus was clear: raw power. Its GPU delivers 12 teraflops compared to the PS5's 10.3, and its larger form factor allowed more cooling capacity, giving it an edge in sustained performance during graphically intensive gameplay. Sony, meanwhile, positioned the PlayStation 5 differently, prioritizing custom architecture, a lightning-fast solid-state drive, and a controller that became a talking point in itself. On paper, these numbers and design choices look straightforward, but real-world results tell a different story. In multi-platform titles, performance comparisons often show only marginal differences, with the PS5 sometimes pulling ahead thanks to optimization. Developers have revealed that Sony's custom architecture makes coding and porting easier in certain cases, which can translate to smoother gameplay despite the Xbox Series X's raw horsepower advantage. Storage is another crucial factor. Sony's SSD runs at an incredible 5.5 gigabytes per second, nearly double the Series X's 2.4 gigabytes. This isn't just a number. It allows the PS5 to stream assets at speeds never seen before in consoles, leading to virtually instant loading times in first-party titles like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Microsoft counters with its expandable storage solution and the efficiency of Xbox Velocity architecture, but the PS5's SSD remains an industry benchmark. Controllers have also shaped the debate. The DualSense controller introduced adaptive triggers and advanced haptic feedback, creating immersion that most players had never experienced before. The Xbox controller, while refined and comfortable, leaned on tradition. It kept its familiar layout and reliable battery life, but offered little innovation compared to Sony's dramatic leap forward in tactile design. Where Microsoft fights back is in services. Xbox Game Pass has been described as the Netflix of gaming, offering hundreds of titles for a monthly fee, including day-one access to first-party games. It's an offer that fundamentally changes how players access and value their libraries. Sony responded with an upgraded PlayStation Plus system, but it still lags behind Game Pass in terms of day-one releases and long-term consumer value. Exclusives remain a cornerstone of console wars. Sony's lineup includes blockbusters like Spider-Man 2, God of War, Ragnarok, and Horizon Forbidden West, all critically acclaimed and visually stunning. Microsoft counters with heavy hitters such as Starfield, Halo Infinite, and Forza Horizon 5, but struggles with consistency in quality and release cadence. While both companies have strong franchises, Sony's ability to consistently deliver cinematic, story-driven exclusives has been a decisive factor for many buyers. Looking ahead, Microsoft's acquisition of major studios like Bethesda and Activision Blizzard could shift the balance. Future exclusives in the Elder Scrolls, Fallout, or Call of Duty franchises may tip the scales in Xbox's favor, especially if Game Pass remains the centerpiece of Microsoft's strategy. Sony, however, continues to invest heavily in its own studios and is exploring live service models, betting on the loyalty of its fan base and the power of its established brands. So which console is truly better? The truth is that neither company wants you to see the full picture. Microsoft sells power and services, while Sony sells innovation and exclusives. Both strategies have strengths and weaknesses, but the real deciding factor may not be graphics, speed, or even exclusives. Instead, it could come down to long-term value, how each company adapts to changing player expectations, and the inevitable rise of cloud gaming. Stay tuned, because while the numbers and features spark endless debates, it's the shift in how we play that might crown the true winner of this console generation.